How's it going, folks? This is Joe with Joe's Gaming Electronics, and today we're going to be doing the Powerbeats³ versus the Powerbeats HP or Powerbeats4. We're not really sure what Beats decided to call them. What was it?
High-Performance.
High-Performance. The Powerbeats High-Performance. There you go. Really cool. As you can see, this design here is actually really similar to what you'd seen the Powerbeats Pro and the Powerbeats Pro are a truly wireless earbuds. So basically, if you take this, you can snap this right here, they would have a charger case, all that fun stuff. So they just basically upgraded this Powerbeats3 model with a little bit of the sexiness of the Powerbeats Pro, and they just clashed it, and they got a pretty cool combination here. So I'm going to do a quick little test on the sound, as well as kind of explaining the differences, the pros and cons about these. Alright, as a starter, Powerbeats, these are pretty sweet. They connect really well. They have a 15-hour battery life. These are the Powerbeats3. They have a 12-hour battery life, give or take a few hours or minutes, just based off how old they are and what you're going to be doing. And you can see right here on the left side, they both have their power buttons. And if you look at their design, this ear hook is right here, and this ear hook actually combines into the main wire, and this main wire goes on the bottom here. So that's a little bit different as well. If you look at the sleekness of it, this Powerbeats, the white pair here, as you can tell, is a little bit sleeker, but also has a little bit wider setup as well. One of the cool things about this is they have the pause play button on this B logo. So when you click on it, it's gonna go ahead and get your music going. When you click on it again, it's gonna pause your music, or you can go to the next as well by double clicking it. All right, and as you can see, one of the variations, one of the differences as well is the control talk. The control talk is gonna be on the right side of your headphones for your Powerbeats High-Performance. Is that what they're calling them? High-Performance, great. So this control talk's actually on the board. So instead of having it on the wire like this right here, as you can see, they have the control talk right here where you go to pause, play, up, down, volume. On your left side, you're gonna go ahead and have your controls on the right side, right above your ear. So when you put this into your ear right here, you can control everything from right here instead of clicking on the wire. I mean, I think it's a matter of preference. I don't think one is better than the other, but it is kind of cool that they've made it a little bit sleeker. Once again, it's like the Powerbeats Pro. If you're gonna see that design and you look at these, they're basically the same thing, except for these have a wire built in, the other ones do not have a wire built in. Really, one of the best parts about this difference is that you have 3 hours more battery life with 15 hours on this pair, and if you have 12 hours on this pair. So it's a matter of preference in regards to what you want to end up doing and what you want to get. And Powerbeats3, we do sell them on our website. We're going to be selling these on our website as well. They're really affordable now if you want to get a good pair of earbuds for the gym or just in the office. They're really nice. One of the downsides about this new pair here is the fact that after a few hours, you're going to get this really weird stinging sensation on the ear side of your lobe right here. The reason why is because the way to design this, it's actually a little tighter to your ear, and it's pushing up right against your earlobe, and that's going to cause this weird pressure, this weird sensation in your ear, and it's not really good. You know, after a few hours, you're going to be here, kind of almost just feeling this kind of push into your ear, and it just feels like your ear is sore. And that kind of sucks. But once you're past that, once you've worn it a couple times, you know, it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. With the Powerbeats3, you don't really have that. The reason why is because they don't design it the same way. If you look at the speaker housing is not gonna be in too much contact to your ear. This, they designed it specifically to have contact with your ear and the canal right there. And so you have that pressure going up against it. And if you don't have that sensation normally, you know, that's not normal for your ears. So you're gonna feel some difference on that. One of the weird things I've noticed about these as well is you do have that flexibility of the ear hook on this, but you definitely have a lot more flexibility on the Powerbeats3. So I don't know exactly how secure the fit's going to be on these newer ones. You know, you still can kind of go around your ear as well, but definitely not as much. It doesn't seem like it. One thing we've also noticed as of recent is the main wire. If you look at that, the new ones are definitely shorter. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the new one is definitely shorter by a little bit. So it shortens it up, so when it goes in your neck here, you have a little bit less dangling. So you can see right there. Awesome. All right, so one interesting thing that we found by tearing into them is that the Powerbeats³ Wireless have a 15mm speaker driver, and the Powerbeats High-Performance, they have a 14mm speaker, which is the same speaker driver as the Powerbeats Pro. So the speaker driver is smaller on the Powerbeats High-Performance. The speaker driver on the Powerbeats3 is a little bit bigger. Because of that, my guess is the Powerbeats 3 are going to have a little bit more powerful sound, and I'm going to go ahead and test that really quickly and tell you guys how that sounds like to me, and we'll kind of go from there and see how that all works out. Alright, so I have these connected, I should at least. Let's see what kind of music we can get going here. Got my jams list specifically for all y'all, so we can get this going. Full volume. All right, I'm gonna secure these. Do you hear any sound leakage, cameraman? All right. Yeah, bud. A little bit. Yeah. You have 3 pairs of ear tips too if you want to modify small, medium, or large, which might block out a little bit more noise. And is my speaker pretty loud? I can't hear anything. These are not noise cancellation, they are noise isolation, but they do a good job isolating noise. So here's the design. You can go back, or you can go through the back here. Down volume, up volume, pause, play. You have your microphone here. If you're going to be taking phone calls, you can just whip this back through the front right here, take phone calls. It sounds nice. Alright, so that's what the Powerbeats 3. We're going to go ahead and switch quickly to our new and improved edition. These just came out. Let's see if these are any good. I'll go ahead and connect these. Just so you guys know, this is our Shoot Farms edition, Powerbeats 3, Beat Red, also known as Brick Red. Alright, let's try this out. So we got the pause play button here with the B logo. So the bass is about to drop, cameraman. Any leakage? About to drop. We got the up and down volume right here. Yeah, about the same? A little bit more. Interesting. I wonder why.
It's very similar.
I really can't tell a difference in sound quality. These actually seem like they have a little bit louder sound. It could be the way they designed it, so more sound goes to your ear. Nice and sleek. You got your up and down volume right here. Up, down, up, pause, play. You guys can see here. A little bit sleeker to look. If you look at the way it interacts with your ear, kind of slide it up to make it sit, or you can kind of go down if you want. Whatever you prefer. Yeah. Turning up on a Tuesday. This is great. The microphone on these actually is here on the bottom. If you look right here, I believe this is the microphone. We haven't torn into these yet, but I'm pretty sure it's on the right side. The microphone is there. I couldn't find another spot on these earbuds. I also did see a little kind of impression here on the speaker driver, but I'm pretty sure that's a mold point. I don't think it's a speaker. So we're not sure exactly where the microphone is on these yet, but it's not the best. The microphone is not the best. I will just say that. It's okay. These are more for working out and whatnot, but let's just say if you want to take phone calls, let's stick with the Powerbeats 3, or if you want to stick with the Powerbeats Pro or the AirPods, you might have a better option there. Alright folks, that's all I got for you guys. I hope this was somehow helpful for you guys in making a purchasing decision. If you guys do want to help us out, go ahead and check out our website, joesge.com. We'd be more than happy to sell you guys any refurbished electronics. And you guys can comment on our video, like our video, share our video, and I hope you guys are staying safe out there. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care.